something between a thin mist and a fine drizzle hung in the chill air, and the light was fading fast. Sarah and Jamie concentrated on following the narrow path through the gnarled stems of purple heather that cloaked the softly rolling moorland. They could hear the distant boom of waves ahead, but they could not see the sea.
I'm cold and hungry. How much further is it? How should I know? All I do know is if we don't find shelter soon, we'll be stuck on this moor all night. Ah! Jamie! Jamie, where are you?
Down here.
Where?
I fell down a hole. Can't you see it?
No! Oh yes, here it is, all covered in heather.
It's pitch dark down here.
Are you all right?
I think so, at least. I don't think I've broken anything. I fell on something soft and then slid down a slope. But I'm still cold and even more hungry.
It sounds pretty big down there. Is it some sort of cave?
I can't see a thing. But I think I can hear the sea. And there's a breeze blowing.
Stay where you are. I have to try and get help. What was that?
What was what?
Oh, it's okay. I felt something warm and wet on the back of my neck. Gave me a bit of a fright. But it's only this nice friendly dog. Where did you spring from?
Bonnie! Oh, Wishta.
Pardon?
Oh, you do not have the Gaelic?
Afraid not. Don't understand a word of it.
Oh, in that case, you must be a stranger.
You could say that.
Well, I'm Fiona MacLeod. Welcome to
I'm Sarah, and I'm here with my brother Jamie, only he's just fallen into a hole.
hole. Where?
Just here, look. It's pretty well hidden by the heather.
Well, I've never seen this hole before, and I've lived here all my life. Is your brother hurt?
No, he seems all right, but he can't get out. He can hear the sea. Do you think he might be in a cave?
Oh, I would not be at all surprised. The fishermen say there are cave openings all along these cliffs. Come away home with me. I live just over the hill there.
Maybe we shouldn't leave Jamie on his own.
No, my brother Murdo will know what to do about your Jamie.
But Jamie...
We'll be back very soon.
Jamie, can you hear me?
I may not be able to see, but I'm not deaf.
All right, there's no need to be sarcastic. There's someone here who's going to help us. Just wait there and we'll be back soon.
Can hardly do anything else, can I?
Won't be long.
Come, Bonnie!
And bring something to eat.
So this is where you live.
Aye, this is my family's croft.
Oh.
Murdo, this is Sarah. I found her lost in the moor. Her brother's fallen down a hole and needs our help.
A hole?
Yes, it might be a cave.
Sarah, this is Murdo, my brother.
Pleased to meet you.
And it's a pleasure to meet you. Now, if you'll excuse me, I just need to go and fetch something and then I'll be ready to go.
Come and sit by the fire a wee while and warm yourself.
That's better. It was getting chilly out there.
Right, I've got everything I need. Where exactly is the boy?
Not far from Rory's cairn. I'll take you there.
No need for that. You girls stay here in the warm. Bonnie will lead me. Come, Bonnie. Maybe now we'll see what Black Angus is up to. So, this is the place. Are you down there, laddie?
Yes. Can you get me out of here? I'm cold and hungry.
I can't get you out now. I need to borrow something from a friend to do that. But I brought you some things to make you more comfortable. Don't move from where you are, and I'll be back to fetch you out of there at first light. I'm sending you down my bundle now.
Thanks.
You're welcome, laddie. Now, just wrap yourself up in the blankets and wait till morning. And if anyone comes in the night, stay out of sight.
Who might come in the middle of the night? Hello? Are you there? Hello? Oh, he's gone. Oh well, better see what we've got here then. Oh, great! Something to drink! Oh. And what's this? Food! Oh, fish and potato pie. That does taste good.
Fiona, you still awake?
Aye.
Who's Black Angus?
Oh, that's Angus Campbell, our landlord. He owns all the land around here. He's an awful bad man. Why do you ask?
Murdo says something about him.
Oh, well, everyone round here knows he's a smuggler, but no one knows how he gets his stuff ashore. Murdo's sure he uses the caves, but as far as we know, there's no way in or out of them except by sea. Once, the king sent some men to try and catch him, but a couple of them were washed up in the rocks, dead, and the others scuttled back to the mainland.
That's terrible.
Aye, and that's not the worst of it. Black Angus has a son, Callum. He's an ugly creature with a vile temper and sneaky ways. And I'm betrothed to him.
What?
It's true. Black Angus owns our croft, and he says he'll throw us all out if I don't marry Callum.
Poor you.
Now, we'd best get some sleep.
Good night then.
Good night.
Murdo, is it a fishing net you've got there?
Aye, I borrowed it from a friend when the fishing boats came back at dawn.
Here it is. This looks like the place.
Aye, so it is.
Jamie! Jamie!
Oh, Sarah, am I glad to hear you? I thought you'd never come.
Murdo's got a fishing net.
I'll just let the net down.
Can you reach it?
Not quite. I'll just have to reach up a bit further. Got it.
Well done.
Now, I'm going to haul you in.
Ow!
Phew! You're looking a bit of a mess.
It's just fantastic to be out of that place at last.
Did you notice anything suspicious in the night?
I was coming to that.
Well,
Well, this big guy in a long bushy black beard.
Black Angus.
Well, he came out with a bunch of other men and left a load of barrels in the cave. They had lanterns, but I hid back against the wall of the cave, and they didn't see me.
I'd better take a look for myself. But first, we'd better fetch a lantern from the croft. You two stay here. I won't be long.
here he comes. And Fiona too. Fiona, this is Jamie.
Hello.
Hi.
While you were away, Black Angus came to the croft. He said I must marry Callum within the week or he'll evict us.
I'll see that villain rot in hell before he marries into my family. And this young man
Jamie?
may have found a way of putting him there. But first, I must explore the cave to see what is there.
Well, I'm coming with you.
We all are. Are we? It'll be okay. We've got a lantern now. We'll be able to see where we're going.
Well, all right.
Carefully, hold on to the net as you climb down. It's quite safe.
We're coming. Wow, all those barrels and chests and tons of sacks. What's in them?
We're about to find out.
Jules!
And this? This is a ceremonial sword that belongs to the laird. It used to hang in his hall until it disappeared a few months ago.
So, Black Angus and his clan are thieves as well as smugglers.
It looks like it, laddie. I must show this to the laird.
We'd better put all these back in the sack.
Good idea.
Who's the laird?
He lives in the castle over by the glen. He's the most powerful man on the island.
I'm taking this sword back to its rightful owner. You three go back to the croft, and I'll be along later with some reinforcements.
There they are, at last.
Come in now, gentlemen. This is Finlay, and Donald,
Aye.
and Alistair Stewart.
Aye.
3 of the Laird's men with no love for the Campbells. They're coming down to the cave with me to wait for Black Angus and his cutthroats.
I know you're all very brave, but there are an awful lot of them. Are you sure you'll manage?
One of us is more than a match for the 3 of them.
Aye.
But don't worry, laddie. The Laird is gathering his kinsmen, and they'll be with us very soon.
Can we help?
Aye, you can. You can hide in the heather and let the Laird and his men know where we are when they arrive.
Right, we'd best be going then. Come, Bonnie. I do hope it won't be too long before the Laird's men get here. Murdo and the others really do need their help.
It'll be all right. Don't worry. There they are now. It's a wagon. Funny, I thought the lad would be on horseback.
Oh no!
What's wrong?
It's that wretch, Callum Campbell.
And his men. No wonder you don't want to marry him. He looks hideous.
He is, believe me, most unsavoury.
What are they doing? They're making a block and tackle. That's how they're going to lift the stuff out of the hole. Don't they teach you anything in your class?
All right, Mastermind. I must have been off sick the day they taught us about getting things out of a hole.
And see that? That's a windlass.
Shh, Bonnie, we have to be patient. This may take some time.
What's happening now? Sounds like a fight in the cave. Maybe Murdo and the others have been spotted.
Quick, run, down!
Look, Callum and his men. They're running away.
Coward! After them, Bonnie!
Great! She's going straight for the seat of his pants.
Wonderful! Well done, Bonnie!
And Callum's missed his wagon, as well as getting a chunk taken out of his backside.
Come back with my wagon, you coward!
Ah, he's a fine one to talk.
Look, coming out of the hole. It's Black Angus. He's getting away. Oh, no, he's not. I'm going to make sure he can't.
Whatever is Jamie doing?
Taking away the stone that's wedged on the handle of Callum's thingy, windlass, whatever it's called.
I see. The rope Black Angus was climbing up was held by Callum's contraption. Here comes the Laird and his men.
Just in time. Typical. First we sort it all out, then the cavalry comes to the rescue.
There's Callum, seize him!
No, Bonnie, no, not this time. Leave it to the Laird.
Look, there's Murdo coming out of the hole.
Black Angus is our captive, and his men have taken flight.
You have done me and mine a great service, Murdo MacLeod. It will be a fine thing to have the sword of the Stuarts restored to its rightful place. And I am mindful of the other things you have told me, Fiona MacLeod. There's a fine croft in the glen near my castle that has long been empty. I would be honoured if you and your kinfolk would take it on.
Oh, I don't know what to say. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
That is a very generous offer. Mother will be very pleased.
Good. That's settled then.
And what of Black Angus's booty? What is to be done with that? There are barrels of brandy, bolts of silk, chests of tobacco and tea, not to mention sacks of plate and jewels down there.
We can put this block and tackle to good use and haul it up. What is stolen can be returned to its owners. What has been smuggled? Well, we had better send a messenger to Edinburgh to the revenue men. Still, that will take a while.
It certainly will.
In the meantime, perhaps we should ask the crofters to make sure the perishable goods don't go to waste.
What does he mean?
Not sure, but I think perhaps there's going to be an enormous party.
I think there is.
The music in Black Angus is taken from 2 overtures by Mendelssohn. In the Hebrides, also known as Fingal's Cave, a rippling tune from the strings sounds like waves crashing onto the shore of the rugged Scottish landscape that inspired Mendelssohn to compose the piece. Suddenly the cello interrupts with a quiet solo. There's a lull in the rising storm. But the lull doesn't last long, and soon the whole orchestra thunders as the storm rises. Another lull, and this time the clarinet plays a gentle solo to a string accompaniment. Then the storm returns. The scurrying strings play louder and louder as the wind and waves rise. The storm and the piece reaches a climax. The woodwind try to interrupt with quiet passages, but they are drowned out by the rest of the orchestra. At the beginning of A Midsummer Night's Dream overture, there are 4 quiet chords from the woodwind. And then the strings scurry in, like fairies running. Suddenly the whole orchestra, including the timpani, play a grand triumphant fanfare. Titania, Queen of the Fairies, has arrived. Bottom the village fool, dressed up as a donkey, does a rowdy dance to a hee-hawing tune from the strings. A slow, gentle tune from the strings is followed by the same 4 chords from the woodwind as at the beginning. Then the whole piece starts again. Once the repeat is over, the woodwind again play the same 4 chords, but this time no scurrying strings follow. The overture has come to an end. These are just some of the highlights of Mendelssohn's overtures. You're bound to discover more every time you listen.